Alright, last video we spoke to Darunia, the kind of like patriarchal leader of the Gorons, and he was not in a very good mood. He's been having some problems there at Goron City, but he's not really quite ready to open up to us about them, so we need to find a way to lift his spirits. Now, you may notice that I am now in the Kokurai Forest, and the reason for this is because when you save the game and turn it off, as young Link, you return here. So it's a quick way of getting here if you ever need to do so and you don't want to walk your way all the way over to this neck of the woods. Boom. So yeah, just you climb up here and enter this. This will take you into the Lost Woods. Now the thing about the Lost Woods is it's pretty easy to get lost, hence the name. However, there is a secret to finding your way through here, and it is just to listen to the music, and when it gets loud, go through. I already know the way around here, so go right, straight, come on. Yeah, I have to listen to this dude. And he just kind of gives you the hint as well, and he says, hey, listen for the song. Pretty much hinting when it gets louder, you're going the right way. And he'll fly away, fly like an eagle. We're going to go right again, and then to the left. This time we're going to go straight, now to the left, and lastly to the right. Doing this correctly will take us into the Sacred Forest Meadow, where we notice that the gate is locked, but there is a giant wolf. The best way to beat this dude is to charge up in a spin attack, and when he raises his arm to swing at you, swing back. Unfortunately, he would rather just kind of run in circles around you, so he doesn't really come in for the attack very often, which makes this somewhat long-winded. And he also takes a good amount of damage, as the Kokurai sword does not do that much. And yes, it is Kokurai, it is not necessarily Kokiri, whatever you want to call it, Kokurai, it's Kokurai, whatever you want, it's user's choice. There is no defined pronunciation for this race of people. I've been seeing it in the comments, a lot of people have been talking about it, but no, there's not any Nintendo official pronunciation as of now. So what we have to do is just work your way through this little maze. The best way to do it is to just run by. I'm not going to stop and fight these guys. If you actually feel like you have to, just use your shield to deflect their nuts back at them, and then take them out with your sword once they've been stunned. Right, going up this stairwell will take you into a new room, and this is where we'll find Saria, and this also coincidentally happens to be the location of the Forest Temple as Adult Link, and it's the first one we will go through as Adult Link. So Saria's sitting there on a tree stump playing an ocarina just like the one she gave us. Bum 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 bum. Says, I've been waiting for you, Link. This is the Sacred Forest Meadow. It's my secret place, I feel. This place will be very important to both of us someday. That's what I feel. If you play ocarina with me, I can teach you to talk with the spirits in the forest. Would you like to do so? Hit yes. Says, okay, try and follow along with the melody I will play. Are you ready? And she teaches us how to play Saria's song, which is Y, or RYX, RYX. Alright, so that's Saria's song. Saria's song is a little bit more of an upbeat kind of tune, and once she finishes talking, we're going to make our way back to Goron City and see if this song will help improve Darunia's mood any. Alright, now that we have that song memorized, we're going to proceed out of the Sacred Forest Meadow and go see if this new tune will help cheer Darunia up a little bit. Now, getting out of the Sacred Forest Meadow is a lot easier than it is to get in, as we can avoid a majority of these enemies. There's this ladder here that we can climb, and this will allow us to bypass most of what's below us, because we can just jump from platform to platform. and take us right back out to the entrance where we fought the Wolfos earlier. Now when we exit, we're going to come up with our second helping of Kabura Gobura for this video. He just talks to us. He says that he pretty much explains how to access your music that you've learned by using the Ocarina tab and then pressing the music staff button that's on there. So I'm going to hit no. And he also tells you that you should play Ocarina songs when you see a staff listed somewhere, and then he'll fly off. So we're going to proceed through this exit right in front of us. It'll take us to the entrance of the Lost Woods outside of it all, and back in the Kokorai Forest. So we're going to just exit back into Hyrule Field. Alright, now that we're in Hyrule Field, we will return back up to Death Mountain and see what's going on with our buddy Darunia. So I'm going to just roll all the way there. Really wishing I had a horse right now, but unfortunately Young Link does not get that option. So I like to roll. It's kind of annoying listening to him go non-stop, but it's a little bit more entertaining, I suppose. So we're going to return here to Kakariko Village, which, as you may remember, has the entrance to Death Mountain. So let's just go ahead and go up here to the left. Slide to your left. Slide to your right. Now Charlie Brown. Alright. Right now we're going to go up here like we did earlier and just scale the mountain just as we did earlier as well. Death Mountain Trail. Let's follow this happy trail all the way up. Avoid the Tektites as much as possible because I really don't feel like taking them out. So again, if you haven't noticed, I'm more of a person that likes to avoid and run past enemies instead of fighting them because I want to get to the point. I am mostly interested in the storyline and puzzles versus me being forced to take out the same enemy over and over again. So now we're back in Goron City. So we will just jump down. Hey, that almost kills me. Alright, now that we're in here, we are back here in Darunia's kind of like throne room. So stand there in front of him. I guess he wants us to get closer. Play RYX, RYX. Playing Saria's song in front of Darunia will cause quite a funny reaction as he begins to dance all over the place. I think this is probably one of the greatest moments in the Legend of Zelda series, and definitely one of the funniest, as this big Goron looks quite humorous, jumping and dancing, and then his commentary just makes it all the better. Like, oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. Hot. What a hot beat. Woohoo! Yeah! Alright, so after watching him dance his butt off, he says, yeah, what a nice tune. Just like that, my depression is all gone. Something just came over me, I suddenly wanted to dance like crazy. I'm Darunia, I'm the big boss of the Gorons. Was there something you want to ask me about? You want the Spiritual Stone of Fire too? The Spiritual Stone of Fire, also known as Goron's Ruby, is our race's hidden treasure. But hold on, I'm not just going to give it to you that easily. If you want it so badly, why don't you go destroy the monsters inside Dodongo's cavern and prove you're a real man? That way, everybody will be happy again. If you do it, I will give you anything you want, even the stone. I have something for you. I'm not really giving this to you in return for anything, but take it anyways. If you wear this, even a little fella like you can pick up a bomb flower. So he gives us the Goron's bracelet, which allows us to pick up some heavier stuff. And with that, we're going to go get our way into Dodongo's cavern. So just roll our way back out of here. Let's get ourselves a heart so I don't have to listen to that beeping. I guess if I would stop jumping off high ledges, I wouldn't have to listen to that beeping as well, but that's no fun. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. This reminds me of the Goron's dance from I believe it was the Orville Ages. But anyway, that's another game and another time. So this time when we leave, we're going to head off to the right. You may not have noticed that going in because it was kind of behind you. There's a bomb flower here. You just kind of want to throw it down, but actually hit the rock. Kind of want to throw it straight, not diagonal like I just did. Alright, and doing so will cause the entrance to Dodongo's cavern to bomb open. Now we can go enter the cavern and begin the second dungeon of the game. To get to it, just simply jump off, as I just talked about how I wasn't going to do that anymore, and enter, and you'll find yourself in Dodongo's cavern. The next video will take us through this dungeon, so